Yeah. Praise Kuma. Praise Kuma. Okay. Alright. Praise Kuma. Let go.
Hello, and welcome to another One Piece chapter review and discussion of Liberation. Praise Kuma. You already know what it is. Praise Kuma. Let's go. Bow Jinny, she in the back, looking fine as hell, even though this chapter is really freaking sad. This chapter made me so freaking sad. Jinny. We're in church today, dude. I need to be healed after that chapter, bro. That was very sad indeed. Broke my heart multiple times. A lot to talk about. A lot of things even confirmed this chapter, and a lot of W's to stamp, a lot of L's to stamp. This chapter was crazy, man. It was so crazy. It was, maybe we say this a lot too. We say that every chapter seems to get crazier and crazier, but it also seems like each chapter gets a little darker every time, because what it implies in this chapter was dark. It was dark. I need the Lord, dude. I need church right now, dude. Praise Kuma. Yeah. I don't even know where to begin, but thank you guys for being here. Obviously, today we're talking about chapter 1098, the birth of Bonnie. Let me reset real quick, Mehgan. Keep the people company while I do that. I just wanted to be in church for the opening, and now I gotta reset. I knew it was gonna be a little awkward, but
hi guys.
Look at this.
Oh, it's like magic. It's like magic.
In magic.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, I don't have my soundboard.
Oh, it's not plugged in. Shit. I can try to plug it in real quick. Give me 1 second, but keep going.
I'll just wait because I actually need it. I actually need it for the next segment. Yeah, it's bittersweet, you know. Like, on one hand, I did get a W, which I'm used to, right? Which I'm used to. Like, it's not anything new for me personally, so it's like whatever, honestly. Like, I knew it'd probably happen eventually within the next couple chapters, because I did get 2 wins, or actually 1 win last week. But it is bittersweet. I did get another W, but at what cost?
At what cost? That's absolutely right.
Someone in the community timestamped that moment.
And we have it. So give me a second. Let me plug your soundboard in. And
I knew it. I knew Oda and his fiendish ways. He was going to bring us down, and he was going to make us extremely sad and make, this is the final saga. I mean, the Celestial Dragons have done horrible things. We've known that. We understand that. I think that he's building up to them to make us feel even more hateful towards them in the last saga, because hopefully they get dealt with. I do want to make like t-shirts or like stickers that say like death to all Celestial Dragons. And it be proudly worn for everyone, because it is just insane.
Hit a sound and see if it works.
It's your kitchen.
Let's go. So this is a clip from last week, and I couldn't believe it after reading this chapter, but let's roll the clip.
Bonnie is the child of a celestial dragon.
What?
That
she got it, dude.
Kuma adopted.
That's crazy. And so listen to my reaction.
That,
she's Jinny makes way more sense. Maybe I am missing something, but I was just so gunked. I thought that there was no possible way that Mehgan could be right, that you could be right about that, but you were.
I mean, why does it surprise anyone that these guys they're awful? They're literally the scum of the earth.
They are.
Like, these are the main villains of the story. So it does not surprise me that some shit like this would happen. And it would not surprise me that Oda would do this to Kuma twice. First with his parents and now with his what could have been love.
Yeah.
And we'll get to Dragon, okay? We'll get to Dragon.
Oh, yes, we will.
We will. He is becoming more and more of a deadbeat to me.
Damn.
Because
dude.
not only a deadbeat father, but just like a deadbeat friend too. Like, I don't know. I understand that there's like he has blinders on to like the future and what needs to be done in order to get to that future that he has envisioned. But like, I don't know. These are your homies. Like,
yeah, these are your homies.
These are your homies. These are the people that are like fighting for your cause and are a part of your team.
Yep.
Like, I would just think that you try to like do more, but that's just me. Luffy would never. But
straight up.
You know, we're not all like our dads.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God. No, man. Like I said, there's so much to speculate on too. I've been hearing some crazy theories. I even have a couple theories myself. It's just not only been one of the saddest, one of the darkest chapters, but even Oda not being able to finish it on time, to me, I felt like really lended itself. The sketchier style really lended itself to the darker themes of this chapter.
And like, it's like, I don't know, it sounds like copium. Like, it actually, it actually did.
No, for real.
And I was shocked, obviously, when we found out that it wasn't going to be completed, because the first time in One Piece history this has ever happened.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen it in other mangakas too, like Hunter x Hunter. But I mean, this is like his rough sketches. Like, his rough sketches look better than anything I could ever do ever in my fucking life. So, like,
yeah, it looked. It looked like it really fit the tone of the chapter extremely well.
It was crazy because even in the chapter, like Kuma's, like the first time we saw that sketchiness was like Kuma's reaction to what happened to Jinny, I think. And I was like, oh, this is a crazy change of like art style, but it was wasn't finished. But it was like. It was
like
perfectly...
when it happened, like when it cut to it was kind of crazy.
It was perfectly placed. Like, I felt like the scribbleness and the like the sketchiness was like his just like, I don't know, mental state and his trauma like coming back to like haunt him. That's what it felt like. And I know it's like not that, but it just added to like the reaction of what was happening.
Yeah. We have so much to talk about. And Kuma, again, another chapter, another week where he is almost cementing himself as one of my absolute favorite characters.
Yeah, people are saying this, like people had ranked, I saw on Twitter, I think, like people are ranking like the saddest backstories thus far in One Piece. And they're putting Kuma above everyone.
Well, yeah, dude. I mean,
they're putting Kuma above
like
everyone.
I said, what was implied in this chapter is very sinister and pretty fucking dark and pretty fucking heartbreaking and sad. And so as far as like heartbreaking backstories go, I think this might be up there. It's I mean, and we'll talk about that too. Like I said, so much stuff to talk about. I even saw a super chat from Beans, and I have to get to Beans because Beans sent me something. A piece of art, and I'm pretty sure Beans, just let me know if it's cool to show, if you've posted it on your profiles already, but I want to show that too. But before we get into all of that, we do have to shout out and we do have to thank the sponsor of today's video, Stacked. You already know Stacked is a platform, a new social video platform that we've talked about on this channel before. We love Stacked. Let me give you some background music in the meantime. Ooh, there it is. Stacked is truly, and I'm not just saying this, okay? It's truly a way to bring communities together. They're doing something so cool. They're doing something so fresh. They're doing something so new. They're putting kind of like a spin on the watch party type of vibe, the watch along type of experience with their video platform and how it operates and how it works. It's completely free to sign up. We'll show you right now. I think I have it all queued up and ready to go. Our page on Stacked. But
oh yeah, we've uploaded so many things on there. some like of our current stuff, some of our older stuff, and even some like exclusive stuff that's only on Stacked.
Yep.
So if you guys want to go check it out, check it out. Every sign up helps us so much.
Yep.
And it really is such a fun way to watch these videos. Like, it adds to the community experience so much. Being live here with
And
you
I'll show
guys,
you real quick.
it's like that same type of feeling doing a watch along with these videos.
3 volumes of, and yeah, you can see, like I said, let me start this video over because this video is a really good example of how it works. You have the audience bar right here on the side. You can see how many people have tuned in, and your comments are going to appear across the video in real time when you post it. So instead of like a YouTube video having to scroll through all the comments on the bottom or a live chat on the side, you're watching the video and they scroll across in real time.
Yeah.
It's really interactive. It's really fun. We can stop on a comment. We can like it. We can reply to it. It's super sick. It's super fun. And like Mehgan said, exclusive stuff is already on the platform and more stuff is going to be coming soon. So, for example, our entire dub episode that we did was way longer than it actually was. The whole hour and 20 minutes is on Stacked for free. So all you got to do is go to stacked.com and enter code volume1 to sign up for absolutely free. It's desktop only right now. But again, it helps us out so much. They're changing the game. We love Stacked. We love what they're doing. And we love each and every person who goes over and signs up and leaves us a comment. I think that's it, though, right? Shout out Stacked.
Shout out Stacked. Thank you.
The GOATs. Again, we're able to do so many cool things on our channel because of Stacked, and we'll be able to do so much more if we reach that goal of getting everybody to go over there and sign up for free. I also need to mention really quick before we wrap up that our AOT, we reacted to the finale of AOT and had a full-length discussion, and that's going on Stacked exclusively for the first 24 hours. Right after this, I'm going to start uploading it to Stacked. So you can get it tonight and all day tomorrow exclusively there. So go check that out as well. Ow! All right, let's get into the chapter. Oh, shoot. The Stacked window is up. Oh, shoot.
Let's get into the chapter.
Let's get into the chapter.
Let's get into the chapter. It's like a tournament.
Yeah, like a wrestling announcer.
Yeah.
Let's get into the chapter.
Let's get into the One Piece chapter. Oh, a little remnants of the song.
That was kind of
It was like the little like.
That was kind of crazy. I don't know if anybody heard that, but I heard that in my ears.
But anyway, yeah. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Chapter 1098, the birth of Bonnie. I had seen this is a chapter 2. You know, people were talking about, I think, last week or the week prior, stay off the internet. You know, there are so many spoilers going around right now. Like, don't log into Twitter. But I feel like this chapter, like, people were not in an egregious way necessarily, but I feel like I had to read this chapter way sooner than I usually do because I felt like I could see people, or I was seeing people post more about it than any other chapter. I mean, that was my experience.
Because of the whole discourse of Bonnie and what has been revealed. And actually, you know, it's crazy. I did get a W and I also got an L. What was your L?
Why does it keep doing that?
I don't know why
I keep hearing that.
Bonnie is not a child.
Oh,
that was my prediction. I don't think it was both of ours. I think it was just mine. So I did get an L as well.
Let me try to see why that keeps happening. Like, all right, let's just end it, and hopefully it doesn't. The tail end doesn't come in again. Did Beans ever respond? By the way, and I just wanted to make sure if it was okay that I show this.
I don't know. I think that Beans posted this on Twitter.
Okay.
But I could be wrong.
All right.
Yeah, it's cool to share. Post it. Okay, yeah. That's
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to shout out Beans real quick too. Beans with a member comment, a dono, a super chat. Let's fucking go. Looking at Dragon and Celestial Dragons, the same at the moment. Hatred and anger in my heart. I get that, dude. I feel that. Look at this beautiful masterpiece that Beans cooked up. It broke my heart when I opened it. It's still coming in and out. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that is very annoying that I keep hearing the tail end of that song. What are you going to do?
I don't know.
What are you going to do?
We're just going to let it rip.
We're going to let it rip. And it's like a little stinger at the end of everything we say. But look at this. Come on. Can we appreciate this masterpiece right now?
Bro, so tragic. I mean, we knew if she was Bonnie's mom, she's going to meet a bad fate.
She's gonna be a what?
She's gonna meet a bad fate.
Oh, yeah.
Oda loves more than anything
He does.
to kill off moms.
He does.
I don't think I've ever seen a mangaka who does it more, to be honest, within the story that they're telling. But we all had it. We all knew. But did we had no idea exactly how or why. And I think it's even more tragic the way it
Hearing
sorry. The way it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Again, expectations exceeded. Like, I had no idea. I couldn't even guess. Which was kind of where I lied last week. I didn't really want to know.
Yeah. So let's just start going through it then. Yeah, where the chapter begins is, and I have my own little separate window pulled up here. I mean, cool cover page with Brooke. I mean, so I'm so sorry, Brooke. You just got the shit end of the stick this chapter with your cover page because so many things, so many other crazier things were happening. I almost forgot to talk about my man's Brooke right here. Cool cover page. We love Brooke. We love the Soul King.
I love on the legs too. It says like manuscript unfinished. Sorry, from Oda.
And by the way, you know, people have made it very clear that this is obviously, first of all, it's never happened. And second of all, when the manga comes out, when the physical copy is released, the chapter will be completed.
Yes.
So, you know, this freaking...
No one's saying that they could hear it, so it might just be us.
It might just be us. Okay. So we cut to a flashback. We're in Baltigo. We're seeing Kuma. And he's really kind of on a rampage because of everything that has happened. He's kind of doing the classic, I'm distracting myself. I am throwing myself into my work.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
For real. We've all been there.
And it's crazy because, you know, we see that there are victories being made. The Revolutionary Army is succeeding to some degree, but Kuma is still what?
They said they could hear it.
Oh, they can hear it. Yeah. Well, just think of it. Yeah, think of it like
it's
a
like a
little
sitcom.
punctuation.
It's like a sitcom. It's like a laugh track.
I wish I had a laugh track.
You know?
Here's my laugh track. They are victorious, but it breaks my heart because Kuma is still going through it. He is not happy at all. He is broken. He is a broken man, and the government needs to be fucking stopped. Jesus Christ, dude. And we see Dragon, you know, I get it, dude. Dragon's on fucking fraud watch, okay? He's like, dude, I get it, dude. You gotta go do what you gotta do. Because Kuma's like, I can't handle this shit anymore. He's like, I get it, dude. I mean, not me. I don't have to. I have, you know, family and I have things, but I would never abandon the Revolutionary Army. But you go ahead, dude. You do you. I mean, it's important in life to have no regrets. You have the full support of the Revolutionary Army and their resources, and we will do the best that we can, you know. But Dragon, I don't know, man. I don't know if he better do something fast to redeem himself.
Nah, I don't think you can come back from this.
You can.
Nah. Again, he straight up was like, "Oh, really? That's crazy."
For real.
That's crazy that happened. Okay, we'll just wait. Like, we'll wait on it though. It might like work itself out, you know?
I'm gonna try to do this actually. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm gonna quit this. And then I'm gonna relaunch it. And see
stop the dragon slander. Why?
You know, I believe that
I understand he's trying to do what he's got to do, but I mean, it just sucked that something could have been done.
Yeah,
something could have been done. That's all I'm saying. They could have tried at least, you know.
But we get a phone call. Kuma and Dragon and Ivankov get a phone call from Jinny, and this shit is where things get sad. Not that they haven't already been sad for chapters upon chapters upon chapters. And I want to pull this up too because this is what I'm talking about. I mean, this face is really one of the faces that I feel like works with the dialogue of this specific scene. I just had to reboot my stream deck. Hopefully that gets the little stinger sound to go away. troubleshooting things on the fly. You know. Let's see if this works. Bro, I can't find any of my buttons, it seems, today. But yeah. She's dying from a disease, and this is something that I want to talk to you guys about too, because as the like details of this disease become more and more clear, and as they get explained to us, like it seems absolutely crazy. And I'm going to stop and I'm going to talk a little bit about it real quick because Mehgan, I had kind of mentioned it to you, and I saw it on actually in the comments of the TCB site, and people were kind of like going at this person for their sort of theory, even though they were saying that it might not be right, and that what they're saying is that it might not apply to every single person. But essentially, we're finding out that Jinny is was kidnapped, forced to wed a celestial dragon, and R-worded, became impregnated by that celestial dragon, and had a child. She was cast aside and she was cast away because of a disease that causes these like sapphires to grow on your skin when you're exposed to direct sunlight. Is it at all convenient that the celestial dragons wear this like very protective clothing every time we see them? I understand that clothing has been told to us that it is warm because they don't even want to breathe the same breath as commoners. But what if there is some sort of like ancient disease? Because when a doctor comes to inspect Bonnie, he says that it's very rare to see this disease. It hasn't existed, or it hasn't shown itself for a very long time. Maybe not every celestial dragon has it, because we saw Doflamingo, Corazon, Miosgard. We saw all of them outside of their protective suits, and none of them came down with this disease. But maybe it doesn't affect all of them, and maybe it doesn't even affect any of them anymore. Maybe it's still super rare, but they wear that just in case. So it was a disease that was transmitted to Jinny, and because she's just a regular ass person, they were like, you don't get a suit.
Have we seen anyone that's half celestial dragon before?
I don't know.
That's not full?
Because that's another way to think about it, right?
Because maybe they can't procreate without, like, they can't procreate with regular, like, lines of blood or something crazy.
Because that will happen. Maybe that's like by design. That's kind of crazy.
Because I don't know. People are saying like it's AIDS, but I don't know how I feel about that.
But really think about that though. Like what you just said, like if that's something that was altered or something that is within them that allows them to, or stops them, I guess, from procreating with anybody other than a celestial dragon. Like if two celestial dragons have a child, then that child is fine. But the moment a celestial dragon has a child with a like commoner, a regular person.
Yeah, people are saying Shanks maybe.
Shanks, well, he's
I don't know.
Part of the God Knights, and his Figar land blood.
Doflamingo's full celestial. Yeah.
Doflamingo's full celestial, and like I said, he doesn't have it, but maybe because he is full celestial. And maybe that's why like we don't see these half celestials, half, regular people.
Yeah, Bonnie's the first we know that's half. Then I don't know, maybe. I don't know. And it depends on who she was married to. I mean, I'm seeing crazy theories of like, it's Saturn. Saturn is Bonnie's dad, and that scar is like a product of having that disease. But again, it's just all up to speculation.
The Saturn stuff is because Saturn, the yokai that Saturn is based on, is associated with illness. So I guess it would kind of like there would be a connection there. But I don't. Saturn is Bonnie's dad. I don't know, dude, because he didn't really react to. Or I mean, like, does he not know? Unless he just doesn't know, because he didn't react to seeing her, and
he doesn't give a fuck.
But I don't know.
They cast her away,
bro. The way I think about it,
they do not care. Why would he give a shit? I mean, I don't know how I feel about that theory at all in general. It would be like a kind of like a tie-in to what's happening right now in Egghead between everyone and him being there. But yeah.
I don't know, dude, because like I think that if it was Saturn, right, if it was the Gorosei's daughter, then he would be kind of shocked that she was still alive, right? Like at that age. I mean, maybe not because Jinny survived for a while with the disease, but I don't know. I just think about it like, if you're a Gorosei and you have a love child out there, you're going to want to fucking keep that shit under wraps, dude, before TMZ and Big News Morgans can get their little grimy little feather hands all over it, okay?
Well, I wouldn't say a love child. I mean, he if it was him, then he wed her. So. But,
like, it has to be looked down upon, like, to wed a commoner?
I mean, they grabbed her for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, Oda went out of his way.
Out of nowhere, they're like, you know what? That's the one. And they are just like that, right? Like, they see something that they want.
Yeah, Charles has been on record having many women.
And also like the mermaid shit. Like, I want a mermaid. I want a mermaid. I want a mermaid. Like, I want Shirahoshi. I want Shirahoshi. So it does not, I mean, it's like, that's the one I want.
Yeah.
And I'll stop at nothing because I can and I will and I did and I will continue to do so.
Yeah.
Until they're annihilated.
Bro, it's so fucking
they're annihilated.
Gross, dude. It's so gross. And these panels here too of Jinny, and we get to see at first, well, you do find out that it is like a sapphire disease, but at first I was like, yo, she looks like fucking Freddy Krueger. Like, she looks like she's had like acid spilled all. It looks like,
well, it's like black and white.
No, I know.
So I feel like when it's in, like, if you saw it in color, obviously it's like sapphire. So think of the color.
No, I know. But when I was reading this, I was like, oh, God damn, dude. I was like,
yeah.
Praise Kuma.
Praise Kuma.
Because I need him to heal me. But
yeah, I can't deal with how everything that, like, she died like alone, like.
But she died alone. She went to the church, right?
Yeah.
She used up the rest of the life that she had to make sure that Bonnie got to the church safely.
Yes.
And that meant that, she wasn't going to get to say goodbye face to face with anybody.
I mean, that would have been extremely difficult too. And I'm sure that phone call was like extremely difficult, but it's like, how could you even face them now, knowing it's like the end? Like Kuma, like pleading, like, where are you? Like, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. She's like, no, it's actually not.
Bro, seeing that man teleport himself there.
Yeah, like tell me where you're at. Like I will teleport
be there in a second.
To you.
I can be there in an instant. Yeah. And I don't know, man. I mean, this is kind of crazy only because I just made this like Mihawk sword for the convention that we just went to. And I know that Mihawk wears a cross necklace that his little daggers in. But it's just kind of, and I know his sword even looks like a cross, but it is just crazy that this specific cross in this church looks exactly like Mihawk's, like the hilt of Mihawk's blade. And I guess I just like hyper focused on that because I just spent the past like 2 days making this.
Well, I saw someone point out, let me pull it up. My internet's awful right now. I'm not sure why.
While you do that, I'm going to shout out some donos. I got to drag the window back over here for a second and shout out some of the super chats from the community. We got Ramon. Let's go. Where's my
Lost
for real? Hold on. That Bonnie is a child. She might be dead. Hope not, but the current Bonnie, even as a child, has the heart lips mark, while little Bonnie doesn't. So my kind of thoughts on that, and Megan, you had kind of talked about this too. We were kind of talking about it before we went live, but so people are saying that Bonnie might have died, right? The actual Bonnie might have died, and that this is a clone, but she's still the same age as the, like, previous Bonnie? I mean, that just kind of like seems, because it seems to me like Kuma goes to Vegapunk at some point to get this disease, to find a cure for this disease. And maybe that's also why he ended up sacrificing his consciousness and becoming a weapon, because it was the only way he could heal Bonnie. And if Vegapunk could just clone her, does that sort of like undercut that sacrifice? Does that like make that sacrifice not as impactful? I don't know. Like, why? And I could be wrong, but like, why make her a clone? Because we've also like learned that clones retain memory, so that's why she could have put the piercing in the same spot that her sapphires were, because she has that memory. And we know that they age more rapidly. But everybody's calling her a little girl. I don't know. I think that she is a child, and that this is the same Bonnie that we've been seeing, and that Kuma did what he did to cure her. And Vegapunk was the one to do it. I really think that. What do you think? You have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah? Shout out Ramon. Another one from Ramon. Let's go, my guy. You guys are crazy. Dragon is sticking to his plan, and he rushed to save a commander. Is the future of the world at stake, not just him and his crew? Now, I get this point, Ramon. I really do, bro. I do.
Gosh, for real.
Because you're right. Like, unfortunately, in these situations, you can't really afford. Like, if you really, I want Dragon to defend his boy, and to defend another like commander, because Jinny was a commander, right, in his army. But I think he, knows that, hey, people sign up knowing full well that this shit is risky, shit might happen, and we can't pick up the whole army and take them to save one person when we're trying to like liberate the world or save the world or, create a revolution, start a revolution. We gotta do it. We got to do things for the greater good, and sacrifices have to be made along the way. It still makes me a little frustrated.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that we can't not like what he did.
Still makes me a little frustrated.
Like, it's like, I completely understand exactly the reason why, and how their sacrifices need to be made. But like 2 years.
Yeah.
2
years. You guys didn't even look. I'm just kidding. I mean, they probably did, but.
Damn.
But come on. Terrence Matthews. Oh, shooty. I don't think Jinny's husband is a regular celestial dragon. I think it's a god knight. This is something that I had kind of talked about and was in, I think, the Book of Elves. From last week, I said a god knight.
But, yeah. But wouldn't it be crazy if it was just like a regular ass celestial dragon? Yes. That would be even worse.
Yeah. Because I think that...
Not even worse. I just think that it would just be like, I don't know. There's no connection. There's no rhyme or reason. It just happened because they could do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it could literally just be any one of them. That would be crazy.
I really think now, though, after this chapter, that it is a celestial dragon. Because
what? You mean a god knight? Or just a regular one?
Yeah, a celestial dragon, not a god knight. Because they've been shown to do shit like this. Like, god knights have been shown to be warriors, and I'm sure that they have their, fair pick of whatever the fuck they want to, because they work for the celestial dragons and the government, the Gorse, whatever, so closely. But I don't know, I just feel like they're busy, like, I don't know, training and going on fucking missions and shit. But the fucking fat ass celestial losers are sitting up in Marijois with nothing to do because they're dumb and can't do shit. And they're like, damn, I guess the only thing to do is marry me a freaking slave or kidnap a woman, and let's just create chaos because I don't have anything else to do except eat. That was, and the sound stopped, by the way.
It did.
That was Mehgan. That sound was Mehgan's. So I don't know. I think it's a celestial dragon. Funhouse. Oh shit! What a crazy name. Brings me back. You know. Funhouse. Kuma is not a stepdad. He's the dad that stepped up. Let's go, dude. He is, dude. And I have a stepdad. You know, when I was a kid, dude, I didn't appreciate him. But he might have not stepped up for me, but he stepped up and he was there for my mom, and I love him for that. So if you got a stepdad,
Thank him.
that could take care of your mom, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got to give him that. Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird. Because I you know, we can't hold all of our stepdads to the same pedigree as like a Kuma, because Kuma's too good to be true. Shout out Funhouse. You guys are fucking amazing today. There's a couple more to get through. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. Terrence Matthews, let's go. I think the God Knights are cosmic Logia types, and stars can have a crystallization effect. Terrence, oh shit, dude.
It's not about the story. It's about agenda.
Holy shit, dude. That's fucking big brain. Cosmic Logia would be crazy, and crystallization effect. I mean, at this point, I wouldn't write that off completely. But wow, dude. I also wonder, like, I don't know. I wonder if Bonnie's devil fruit. I don't know why this made me think of this, because we're talking about like Logia devil fruits and stuff. I wonder if Bonnie's devil fruit was what allowed her to like cure herself in a way, right? Like follow. Try. This is not the most like eloquently stated theory, but you know, if you can, try to follow my logic. She just ages herself up super fast to burn it out of her system or something, or like we've seen her have like these like alternate timeline versions of herself, right, when she was like all big, like a fucking buccaneer or some shit, you know. I don't know, maybe the devil fruit somehow allowed her to be healed. I don't know, Mehgan. Stop looking at me like I'm crazy.
You are crazy,
but for different reasons.
No, I think that, I mean, Vegapunk has to be tied to this in some way.
Agree.
He has to be tied to this in some way. I know they said that it couldn't be cured, but Vegapunk is that guy, and maybe there was a loophole somehow, some way, in order to be able to get her treatment. Maybe she won't live for a very long time. I mean, she still is only 12 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how much longer she has to live. It would be tragic if like Kuma and her were like
dead,
taken out at like the end of this arc. She knows that like her time is almost nigh.
Yeah.
And Kuma's is almost nigh.
But she doesn't have the sapphires on her anymore. So like I don't know.
But it could be big residual shit. This is just all speculation,
right,
obviously.
But that's the fun of it. Going back and forth.
Yeah. But who knows? I just think Vegapunk is evolved somehow. Because he would be the only one capable
yeah,
of even
real,
like trying to find a way. But yeah.
Let's see. A beautiful lie. I'm gonna give a beautiful lie.
Good smell.
Kuma may not have given her life, but her life was better with him in it. Now, see, that's beautiful. That's fucking Hallmark shit. I want that on a card. That is beautiful. A beautiful lie. Leave it to a beautiful lie to say some beautiful shit.
Oh, that's a beautiful truth.
It's a beautiful truth. I was thinking, and this is from Ron Quixote. Shout out Ron Quixote D, the third, I believe. I was thinking it could be like how smallpox in NA, where CDs are fine, but regular people have no immunity. I'm trying to like not just read it. It's reading comprehension, Mehgan. I'm trying to not just read it. I'm trying to comprehend it at the same time. Thank you. Smallpox in NA, Native Americans, right, where CDs are fine, but regular people have no immunity, and maybe it only passes via direct contact. I think that that's a pretty good guess and a good comparison, because it's a direct reference to some very dark history, and it would seem fitting, I guess. So shout out Ron Quixote. Kev coming in here breaking freaking hearts, dude. If Bonnie's dad is the CD that rode Kuma, I swear to God, I will flip this table over on a live stream. I will fly to Japan, and I will like just ask Oda. I will just say why. I will like I'll be far away, comfortable distance, and I'll just look at him from a distance, and I'll say, why?
Why?
Why would you do that to me?
Why
would you do that to me? And then I'll leave him alone. I know he's a busy guy.
Yeah.
Because what I'm starting to think now is, I was speculating, and I had seen a theory the previous week about Kuma going to Marijois to get sort of like revenge for everybody, right? To take the pain from everyone that the celestial dragons had like caused pain to, and like give it back to them in a giant Ursa shock that would be like super poetic and would wipe out everybody. But now I think he's going after one fucking person. I think he's going after one guy, and he's going to take all of that pain and unleash the biggest Ursa shock we've ever seen on the fucking face of one man. And that's the man that took Jinny.
Possibly.
I mean, for fucking in every, like, it's gonna be like some fucking JoJo shit. He's gonna fucking it's gonna be such an intense impact that it's gonna ripple through like generations. He's just gonna the CD's just gonna be there. I mean, completely eviscerated, because that's what I would do. That's what I would do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would do. Kev, why would you say something so sad like that? Why would you do that? I was having a good Thursday, and then this got me sad. Megan, you want to read this one from Quattro? Shout out Quattro.
Yo, 1 month closer to 2 years. Love the content. It's been awesome watching you grow since I started watching during the Hell Paradise review. Keep up the great work, and hopefully I can catch y'all at a con soon.
Fuck yeah,
Quattro.
dude. You going to AXQB this weekend?
I think Quattro moved.
Oh, he did.
If I'm not mistaken.
I think he moved to Virginia. Was that Quattro?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be awesome to see you again. And thank you so much. We can't believe it's almost the end of the year too.
I know,
it's kind of crazy.
Quattro has been a member of this community for a very long time, and we fucking love that man with all of our heart. And if anything fucking happened to him too, if a fucking celestial dragon tried to kidnap Quattro, I don't care if my consciousness was erased too. I'd be on the fucking way. I'd be on the way to save that man. Love Quattro. Don't anybody ever touch that man, hurt that man. He deserves nothing but the best, and he deserves the world. Terrence Matthews, the God Knights are celestial dragons. I guess I mean what I mean by that, because maybe this is coming from
run of the mill celestials.
Yeah, because like I imagine God Knights, even though they are celestial dragons, I mean, I associate them as being like two different sort of like classes.
They're
of
kind of on a
dragons.
Different level.
Yes.
They have a different title.
Yeah, so I guess it's just easier for me to differentiate that by saying, like, when I say that I think she was taken by a celestial dragon, I just mean like a regular ass. Like
a regular ass
like
bitch.
A Charlos, fat ass, loser.
A regular ass.
Celestial dragon.
Yeah, regular ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But genuinely thank you for just clarifying. Love you, Terrence. Mugshot 55. Big fan. Do you think that Oda will ever try and make us feel sorry for the celestial dragons, or at least make us understand how they can be so cruel?
I would say the most that we would ever get to feel bad for a celestial dragon is what we already got from the Don Quixote family, like Corazon and Doflamingo. Like, you know, his dad was not a good person, but at least he wanted to learn and wanted to like kind of grow, I guess. he was still, he was still not good, and he suffered and made his children suffer and everyone involved suffer. But I think that was the most I've ever like felt something towards these people. Felt bad for these people. But that's it. I think it's gonna it has already been ramping up, but I think it's going to get even worse when it comes to these fuckers. I think that Oda's trying to make it to a point where there's no return for them. Yeah. And there's some things in One Piece you're like, oh yeah, these villains can be redeemed, and we see it all the time of like this sad backstory, and you kind of feel for them, but these guys, no.
Yeah, I think that no. we've kind of already seen that, but they're just rare, right? And I think that 99% of the CDs are just monsters. And I don't know if there's anything like they might reveal something about themselves, but in no way would that ever excuse anything that those monsters have done. I mean, there are outliers who are just sort of like, I guess, guilty by association just by being CDs and have tried to break away from that, like Miosgard and like the Doflamingo family. But they haven't actually committed any of these acts. Any of these people that have committed any of these horrible acts, like owning slaves or...
I don't think they're going to wake up one day and be like, I've been doing things wrong.
Yeah, no.
They'll only do that once they are put into prison or sentenced to death themselves. Then they'll be like, oh, I regret everything. Please don't kill me. Oh my gosh. Like, I beg of you for your forgiveness and mercy. Like, no.
Yeah.
You're not going to switch up now, and we're not going to let you.
No way, dude. No fucking way. Shout out Mugshot and shout out Spicy Kimchi for gifting a membership. Let's go. Love Spicy Kimchi. And speaking of people I love, Choco Taco 4233, my eyebrow dog. Let's go.
That's more.
Celestial dragons have their spacesuits because of the blue sapphire scale disease ? Jinny getting that disease could have been passed on by touch. Yeah, I was kind of talking about that a little bit earlier. I do, at this point, agree. I'm going to switch back to the like main chat in a second, and we'll talk more about that later. But I do think that this is incredibly likely, especially after hearing somebody else compare it to our own history and smallpox. I mean, there could be some sort of connection there. Shout out Choco Taco. Tiberius. Okay. What
can I say? He's an awesome guy.
Just wait till they reveal devil vegetables. This is a serious super chat right here. I'd have the devil's lettuce. That was good. At first when I started reading it, I was like, I don't know about this, Tiberius, but then you got me at the end. And the last one, before we're all caught up, is Carl. Let's fucking go. Blackbeard looking kind of sus, trying to make Bonnie his woman. Big love as always, guys. You're super. And that's why I played the super sound. Thank you, Carl. Yeah, Blackbeard is sus. I mean, that man has been sus. And I think that I'll just say this for everybody else out there. You didn't know.
Well, now you do.
Now you do.
And that's it. That's the end.
All right, so let's and we're just kind of like doing it a little bit different this week. We're just kind of going through, we're kind of reading everybody's chats and going through the chapter at the same time. And really the reason that we go through it the way we do, oops, sorry about that, is so that we don't miss anything and that we remember to talk about every single moment that happens in the chapter. So let me pull this back up now and see where we left off. So yeah, where we left off was, and also another thing about that panel with Kuma in front of the cross in the church, even though this shit is not finished, it's fucking beautiful. Mm-hmm. It's fucking absolutely beautiful. The framing of it, the layout, it's fucking incredible, dude. Then we see Kuma raising Bonnie, stepped out of the year.
Cute. She's so cute.
She is, man. And he's so gentle. He's so kind. The fact that the world did anything to him is just proof that it's not fair. That nothing is fair. Nothing is fair. I mean, he's fucking like bathing her. He's laying next
He's
to her.
her dad.
He is. No, he is. They're teaching him, like, this was the cutest part when the other elders in Sorbet are trying to teach him, like, how to feed Bonnie with the bottle and mentioning the cage, like, your fat ass better not roll over Bonnie. Big ass fucking Kuma.
I mean, that's real too. That's real life.
That's a fear. Even
Do not sleep in the same bed with your babies like that.
That's a fear even sometimes when Monty, will sleep with me, which is rare. But I always have a fear
over on
that I'm going to roll over. I'm here in the middle of the night. Yeah. And he's cutting back and forth from being a dad, and it looks like still going out and fighting and doing his duty as a member of the Revolutionary Army. Even
that's so funny.
Training
like
with
fighting and holding like dead people, and then he's like, it cuts to him like bathing his daughter, sleeping, feeding.
Yeah,
it's like this is just the day job,
Him training with Sabo too apparently was in the anime.
Yes,
and so that was kind of cool to see that too.
Sabitito pobrecito. Bonnie's so cute.
She's cute.
She's so cute.
She's cute. We see her age 5, and this is how everybody's able to do the math, right? That if she's 5 here, I think 12 or 13 is what she would be right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's a ruffian.
I mean, she's got her mom. She's got a little bit of her mom in her. She don't mess around.
Yeah, definitely ain't Kuma flipping people off.
Right. But this is kind of cute too, man. And if it couldn't get any fucking, first of all, the way Oda like wraps all this stuff up as well too, like whether, because again, I always like to read the comments and see what people are kind of saying in the comments of the TCB scans, and people are kind of going back and forth because there's a reference to him asking Bonnie like where she wants to go. Like, if you could go anywhere in the world, like after you're, cured of your disease, where would you go? And this is kind of like a callback to when he was asking the Straw Hats, when he would ask people like, where, if you could go anywhere, where would you want to go?
Mm-hmm.
And people are saying like, oh, he's had this plan the whole time. And then other people saying like, well, no, because he actually added the supernovas and all of them because of a note from his editor and the publisher and yada, yada, yada. But it really is as simple as like him having these ideas for these characters and knowing that he wanted Kuma to have a daughter, and he just kind of figured, okay, well, since I have to come up with this group of characters,
well,
like,
yeah,
I
mean, look at Law.
Kuma's daughter. Yeah.
Like, look at Laws. I mean, it was connected through Doflamingo and Corazon and that struggle. Like, these are like insanely thought out backstories for these characters, and like they are not just shoehorned in. They're like, they really make sense to the overall arching plot of the story and what's to continue to happen. That's why I think, I mean, what we've seen in the past in this saga at the end, like, obviously Law and Kid are out. They're out the game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they may or may not come back, but I think that
Law's coming back.
I think that this is it for Bonnie.
This is it.
I think at the end of Egghead, it's going to be her and Kuma, like endgame.
I could
something.
see that.
Because it's like all of them are going out. Supernovas.
I could see that. I could 100% see that. Yeah. And it's going to be fucking heartbreaking when it happens. But it might happen. Not just tying that all together, but like giving us an actual reason, some explanation to why she goes by Jewelry Bonnie, because he's calling the sapphires on her face her jewels and telling her that they make her look so beautiful, and she loves that. And even that homage to her piercing, again, whether it's something that has been always planned or something that Oda is figuring out along the way, like that's a beautiful part about storytelling. There are different kinds of storytellers. I mean, as someone who's been curious about writing, I've looked into a lot of like interviews and read a lot of books about like the process of writing. One of my favorite books was like Stephen King's book about writing called like On Writing, and so many things I've consumed out of just like a sheer interest in the process of storytelling. And there are two different kinds of storytellers that in everything I've researched, they point back to these two types of storytellers there, and I forget exactly what they're called, but one's like an architect and one's like a farmer or something like that. It's like the architect and the farmer. I could be wrong. Essentially, one person, the architect, has everything planned from the very beginning before they ever put pen to paper. The other farmer is kind of like planting seeds as they go, as their story is like unfolding. They're planting seeds and then coming back and sort of like harvesting those crops that have grown, I guess. So it's basically a fancy way to say that some people are telling the story and have a plan, and some people let the story like take on its own sort of like life, I guess, and go and they're like open to the story going in a direction if it's like naturally seeming to go that way, like allowing it to kind of like go there. It's almost like personifying a story. It's beautiful. I mean, I've always been a huge fan of like that and the muse, right? Personifying like creativity and the muses and just like letting something kind of go in a direction that it is like wanting to naturally go in. I don't know. Anyway, he's genius. He's so good at what he does. And even the connection here, like to Jewelry Bonnie and all of it being like tied together is like chef's fucking kiss, dude. He's too good. He's too good. It's so satisfying too as a reader to feel like, you're in the best hands, like the hands of a master storyteller. Like in these moments, you're reminded of like how fucking good this man is at his job. I'm gonna flip the table over. I'm too passionate about this shit, dude. I fucking love this shit. Even seeing Kuma do the Nika dance, that was crazy. This man, and it seems like she's reading the book that she's reading is the Bible that he carries around, I believe, right?
And I think it was confirmed that something to do with the Bible. It's not like an actual Bible.
Oh, it's like a sun god. It's like
it's like stories of a historical account and storybook about the legendary Sky Islands.
And I actually was like looking into the cover of it too, and there's like a woman on the cover, and there's a sun behind her. Mm-hmm. So obviously it's more imagery of like the new dawn sun, the sun god, and people even speculating, and this was like a theory that was made like a while ago. It's so crazy, by the way, to go back and look at theories that were made like 2 years ago and see like how some of them are actually like panning out to be kind of true. But anyway, one of them was like potentially that woman on the cover could represent Eem if we're still believing that Eem is a woman, Eem with the sun, behind them. Kuma's symbol is actually on the back of the book too. Really cool, man. Just really cool. And there's actually even, I don't know if anybody else noticed this, but you see this bear right here? I don't know if you caught this either, Megan. You see this little bear right here? And this is an unfinished panel, so it's kind of hard to see, but there's a bear in the corner that's wearing Kuma's hat.
Oh, cute.
With the ears on it.
That's cute.
Kuma has his own, obviously, ears, but I wonder if this is where he got his hat from. From one of Bonnie's, like, toys.
But he had it before.
No. Did he? Or did he put his hat on the bear? Let me go back and let me check.
What hat?
Hold on. I'll try to zoom into it. Maybe I'm off. Let me go back and see when he was fighting. Because in all of these other... Oh, yeah, he is wearing it up here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
how would that hat fit a teddy bear and his big head?
Maybe it's a big bear's perspective. It's like Lord of the Rings, okay? Maybe he put it on the bear. And he's like, while I'm gone... Like, he puts that on while he goes out and fights. And he goes like, while I'm gone, he puts his little hat. Well, I guess he wears a hat when he's out and about.
Yeah.
Point is, it's on a little bear in the corner. Fuck, dude, let me try to write my own headcanon, my own fan fiction.
I don't...
I'm going to zoom in so you can see it.
I can't see.
And I'll try to show everybody else, too. It's not even the hat. I zoom in, it's not even the hat.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see it.
You see it?
Yeah, it was really hard to see from that small of an angle.
I'll try to, here it is, right here for everybody else. It's a little bit bigger. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of cute.
It's cute.
Okay. All right. Now I'm all zoomed in. Now I got to reset this thing. Hold on. Give me a second. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Work with me. All right. I think we're good. So, yeah, continuing on. I think we're almost there too. Again, we're just going through it like we do so that we don't miss anything.
It's revealed that she will not make it past her 10th birthday.
Yeah.
Because of the disease. And they say that it is like a terminal illness. There's no way to cure it. And she will perish. She hears something else, on the other hand.
Bro.
She is like eavesdropping in on the conversation and is like, oh, I heard my 10th birthday, I'm going to be completely cured and it's going to be amazing. And Kuma, like, what is he gonna say? Like, oh, the best thing that you could think of, actually, let me just like tell you, it's actually the worst thing you could think of. You're actually going to die and perish. Like, no. So he just kind of goes along with it and says, you know what? Yeah, no, that's exactly what you heard. You heard correctly. And we will get to that bridge when we get there.
But what would you do in that situation? What would you do? Like,
that's what I'm saying. If she was this excited, what do you say?
I mean,
oh, the thing that you just heard is actually the complete opposite. You're actually going to die.
Yeah.
Not be saved. Yeah.
Soon. In a couple
on
years.
the 10th.
Yeah.
Birthday party.
I couldn't, like, my jaw dropped when I read this part because I thought that she heard, right? And that she was going to be sad because she heard that she's going to die on her 10th birthday. But Oda, being the masochist that he is, made it so that she heard that she was going to be cured. And was like, it's awesome. We can go to all those places that we want to go to. We can do all of those things. I don't have to be stuck in this like a church anymore.
I mean, I would rather her believe that than like her live the rest of her life knowing that she's going to die. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. And just him saying too, like, what have I fucking done, dude? Like, what am I doing?
What am I going to do?
It's so sad. It's so sad. And then it kind of ends on a bit of narration. A familiar nightmare would soon descend on the kingdom of Sorbet 1 year later. And it's everybody, all of the elders coming back in. These elders living a long time. Kuma's really doing a good job of healing them because they're up and about. But saying that the king is back and he intends to do what he had tried to do years ago. And he's going to do it this time by burning people in their homes. We are in the final saga,
Amazing.
bro. Burning people in their homes. Excuse me. Excuse me. Mm-mm. 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 I can't handle it. I cannot handle it. I got to go through the chat. My displays were being a little weird this morning, so I didn't have time to do it like I normally do it. Who hates Kuma? But Mehgan, like, is there anything that we didn't touch on that you wanted to talk maybe more about in this chapter or from this chapter?
I mean, it's just, his life is just so tragic.
Yeah.
Like, he hasn't, every time you think he's got to win, it's like a fucking complete and utter, the biggest L of all time. Like, he just keeps, I don't know. Like, that's why there has to be some light at the end of the tunnel for him. There has to be some way he could come back. Like, or at least like get some closure or something. Like, I just don't, all this build up to like this horrible time for him. Like, Oda's gotta, and he doesn't have to, and that's, you know, but I think that we've read One Piece enough times to, like, I don't know, still have hope that something good could happen to him, that he could be saved and his life be saved somehow, and Bonnie and him to have that closure or something before he like dies. And yeah, I mean, that's it. It's just something has to occur.
Yeah.
Because it's just completely and utterly hopeless. Everything in his life has just been fucking hopeless.
And to know,
and he's never
yeah,
lost hope.
to know where it goes too, you know, like that's what's even more heartbreaking is because, you know, we see it in the flashback and we see how since he was a child, it's just been one horrible thing after another. And then we know where his life goes after this flashback and where he's at currently, and it's not any fucking better.
Exactly.
It is just, it's so heartbreaking.
And I love this tweet from anime Nene _
Nene.
and it says, "She was never a woman who lost her father. She was just a girl who lost her daddy."
Oh,
this is too much. I can't deal with this tragedy. I'm heartbroken right now.
Wow. So fucking sad, dude. I'm gonna need a fucking break week after this chapter.
Like, yeah, I can't. And everyone, I don't like. It's just so unfortunate. Like,
sad, bro. Yeah. I want to read some more super chats and then I want to get into some other stuff too. But we have a couple to catch up on. So one from New Subspace. Shout out New Subspace. Was waiting to hear your thoughts on this chapter. Was so heartbreaking. Plus mixed with the sketchiness of Oda's unfinished art. Absolutely, dude. Shout out New Subspace, by the way. We love them. They're fucking goated. Yeah. Again, I think that it really does work for this chapter. There was only like, I think one panel that I felt like was really like hard to see what was going on.
Yeah, but for the most part, it was completely and like fine.
It really was. And I really think it worked. It worked. Beans, shout out Beans again. Let's go, my guy. Oh, the last arc ended on Luffy's bond with an 8-year-old man. And this one starts with the pain of a 12-year-old girl pretending to be a grown woman. Wow. It's poetic.
Yeah.
I wanted to go over and just kind of see. I like doing this from time to time too. Just kind of seeing what sort of activity everybody's up to on Twitter. You know, Twitter can be an awful place, but sometimes it can be a pretty funny place too. Like this shit was so funny to me. I don't know why these get me every time, dude. I'm a simple man. A lot of people are saying that like Oda's in his fucking Miura bag right now too, with the Jinny backstory. Yeah. Someone said this is why you should not skip Skypiea. Who the fuck is doing that? Who is literally and actually doing that? You're crazy. Me after reading the chapter. Let's see. I want to hear it. I need to hear it.
Hard on that, big boss. Big boss, hard on that.
I mean, I don't know if that was, I mean, that was a little bit me, but I don't know. One Piece spoilers. I've seen people point out the symbolism in the cross that we saw too. It's the same circle with the dots around it right here. I mean, it could be a sun, it could be, there was something else that someone said it could be like a sun, and then you have the, like, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I skip one?
It's 8.
There was some other significance to it too. I just forgot on the spot. Yeah, dude. Oh shit, Blackbeard has to go to fucking jail, dude. Oh fuck. He's done. Take him to jail.
Oh my god, I thought that was a part of your sound right now. I was like, whoa.
Me too for a second. Oh shit, that was so funny, dude. I expected to see more of this, but I think the chapter was just so sad and so heartbreaking.
Yeah, they're like, we have other things to focus on.
There's more important things to focus on. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Holy shit, dude. Oh, my thing is not. Shit, it's not working. Never mind.
Oh man.
All right, let's go back to the chat over here. We do have to get to our L's, Book of L's segment, and there's some fucking W's to be stamped.
I don't know why you thought you knew more than them.
I don't know why I thought I knew more than you, Mehgan. I don't know why, but you got a W to stamp.
I got one W, one L.
Bonnie wasn't undercover, was always an undercover FBI agent. Oh my God, Ron Quixote, what are you doing, dude? Anybody have any sus Josh clips, dude? Bro, I never said anything, okay? And even if I did, which I didn't, there was no evidence at the time. I didn't know. I mean, at the time it was stated that she was a certain age. I mean, I didn't know, and now I do know, and I would never ever say anything like that. And I'm innocent. And so I think we just need to focus on the other parts of this chapter, right? What, Mehgan? What? Josh has a lot of sus moments, LOL.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, all jokes aside, like, yeah, dude, who could have fucking guessed?
Yeah, I mean, it is just like, I don't know. People are saying that Oda did it, some shots intentionally to really throw you off the scent of the reveal that she is an actual child. I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, again, that just goes to show you have to know for sure before you start being lustful.
Right.
And I think that it's crazy that you claim to follow or now follow Father Kuma.
I do follow
And that's
him.
like her stepdad. Like, you said some really off-brand things about
Off-brand?
his.
I mean, it seems pretty on brand for me. To say crazy shit.
Oh yeah, that's on brand.
Because I was saying some things about Jinny too, and that's his.
That's different.
Right.
That's that's completely different. That's okay.
Always.
See, now it's getting.
What?
I don't understand.
What do you mean?
Really, ask for ID. That's
right. That's
exactly
true.
it.
A beautiful lie.
Okay.
Yes.
Make it spinning. It's just like, yeah. Oda just didn't need to make her a child at all. He did. Honestly, I'm not mad at that reveal. It's the things that became before.
Right.
The things that came before is what people have an issue with. It's not the reveal that she was a child, because actually that's a crazy reveal and it is cool, but you just didn't need to do all that shit. You didn't need to do all that. You didn't need to do all that shirt off shit. You know what I mean?
And to play devil's advocate, we still haven't had it explicitly confirmed that she is, like, if we're doing the math and saying that this Bonnie is the same Bonnie, and because everybody is calling her, has called her a little girl, we can assume that she is 12, 13 years old, doing the math. But, we still don't know for certain. She still could be a clone. She still could. Something still could be, is yet to be revealed before anybody starts, throwing allegations, Oda's way. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just also
hoping.
I'm just, look, dude.
So basically, Josh is saying she could still be younger.
That's not what I'm saying,
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
I would never say that.
Josh has been thinking of this defense.
No, no. Look.
It's actually not revealed yet, so I think we shouldn't jump to conclusions about anyone else in the community, because it's actually not explicitly said within the manga that she is actually 12 years old yet.
I'm not defending myself. I'm defending Oda. I'm not defending myself. I'm not saying any of that to fucking exonerate me. I'm doing it to give Oda the benefit of the doubt. That's all. That's the only reason I'm doing it. That's the only reason I'm doing it. And the day that it is revealed is the day that I'm gonna fucking wag my finger. It's the day that I'm gonna wag my finger.
I'm already wagging it. It shouldn't have been, because it's even heavily more implied. It should not be. It should not be. It should not be. He shouldn't have done all that. He shouldn't have done all that. He should not have done all that. And he has done fan service in the past,
Right.
but
Best part of the stream.
this might be one of his
Bro,
L's.
okay, look, I'm going to be very clear and say that it's not cool. It's not cool, and I'm not defending him. And I know people are saying, like, okay, if it was a clone, then the clone would be even younger. But I'm not doing any of this or saying any of this for me. I'm just saying maybe in Oda's mind, there was like a loophole there.
What?
Because, no, okay.
You're literally digging your own grave.
I'm
Worse.
just saying because they
worse.
in this fictional story, they age faster, right? They age faster. Maybe, okay, whatever. It's not, but I'm also,
Oh.
this is what happens when you try to this is just a conversation that I was trying to have.
Okay, just
eloquently,
okay, yeah. Let's calm
calmly.
down. Let's calm down. Let's breathe for a second so you can actually get your thoughts out correctly.
Bro, lost for real.
It's not cool.
Start from the beginning. Okay, let's start from the beginning.
It's not cool.
It's not cool. That's all you have to say.
not cool,
Period. Blank.
It's not cool.
That's it. No but. No action. No. Let's just move on.
Yeah.
Let's just move past this.
Yeah.
Because I know we talked about this off camera, but you, for whatever reason, when you get in front of this mic and sit in this chair, you make it seem like you are defending these things that have happened. But I know you're not, but the way you say things and the way you start saying them, it's like now everyone does think that you are a defender. So you could just say, I'm not.
I'm not.
There you go.
I'm not.
See, just a short answer.
I'm not.
Because we talked about this off mic. We talked about this off mic, and we had the same opinion. So I don't understand why now it's sounding, you keep adding these things to this.
Well, I get, okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. And I'm saying that it's not cool, that it's not right.
Yes.
I don't condone it.
Yes.
I don't support it.
Yes.
In any way. I really don't. I guess I just assume that that's a given, right? When I have these conversations, I assume that that's a given.
That people would understand you.
Right.
And would give you the benefit of the doubt.
I just, so that I can have a better sort of like rebuttal or can better prepare myself for some of the conversations that might come about in the weeks to come, I like to sometimes, get into the head of the opposite side of the fence, And
you're playing devil's advocate.
And I like to play devil's advocate just so that I can, see something from all sides, thus becoming more confident in my own stance and my own opinion. Okay? Which is that it's not cool, it's not right. That was inappropriate. I mean, she was all the way out. And that's not good and that's not okay. I'm just, like I said, trying to get in the minds of like other defenders.
You don't have to do that though. That's the thing. You don't have to get in their minds.
I'm just trying to see all sides.
You do not have to get in their minds.
So that I can.
Is that the 3 Coke Zeros talking?
Yeah. That's what Coke Zeros do. Yeah. That's an ad. This is an ad against them, I guess.
Josh is a victim of the toxic gossip train. Oh my gosh.
Anyway. So yeah. The Momo gag of jumping in Nami and Robin's boobs was weird too.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's just a part of anime and manga. I mean, at this point, fuck.
I know. I just didn't think. I don't know. Just didn't think I would see it from Oda Sensei himself in this way, in this light.
And I guess
I get it was to throw off, and I understand that like giving Bonnie this devil fruit ability, she was able to be a part of the supernovas and do as much as she's done and have a bounty that she has because she was able to age herself up, because I don't know if a 12-year-old could, well, she is 12 years old, but like on the outside to other people, how much she could actually like do and command and get respect for. But yeah, I mean, it was just crazy. I mean, if those panels didn't happen, you know, if that didn't occur, then it would not be even a topic of crazy discussion. I mean, like, if you're looking at her a certain way, then that's
right. And I mean, I do think that if you know, there was anybody that was drawing crazy shit prior, I mean, they're not, you know, guilty.
It's just you didn't know, and there was things that obviously were connected that you could have been like, oh, well, now I see in hindsight, like this is all connected. We saw her as a child. We thought it was just because of her devil fruit. No,
Right.
she actually is a child. But yeah, it's just like the movie Big, Emil Diaz said.
Bro, that
Thank
shit
you for the
fucking-
member comment. That
yeah,
shit's
shout out,
weird.
Emil.
That shit's weird.
That shit was so weird, dude. And even when people look back and talk about Big, like, I don't know, man. I feel like they still don't really even talk about that, but that shit was fucking weird. How was that not a conversation in the writer's room when they were fucking pitching this meeting? There wasn't an executive in the back going like, wait. So he's a kid, but just because he's like, you know, made a wish and now he's big, this grown woman is gonna like have a relationship with him, but then at the end of the movie he's gonna turn back into a kid and she's gonna like wink at him or some shit. They're gonna pass each other in the street. Like the
Blank Check is even more weird, Doran Ross.
Oh,
said.
that's like fucking
But
crazy.
yeah, anyway, it's like, you know, if you're looking at her a certain way, then it's on you. You know, you can only continue to just now, you know.
Yeah.
And now we can move past it.
Now we can move past it.
And that's it.
And I guess,
That's it.
the last thing I'll say is that sometimes there is a tendency and part of me that while I do not in any way, like I said, agree, condone.
Oh, okay. So we wrapped everything up.
Right.
It sounds like you're going to revert now.
No. I'm just trying to explain my actions.
God.
There's a tendency and an urge
God
to
damn
just
it.
like
just motherfucking shit, dude.
for me to want to give
You don't.
Oda the benefit of the doubt. But it seems like there is no, like, this was the chapter that this was the chapter that made that
Josh is trying to get canceled. Yeah, I don't know what's happening
what the
right
fuck,
now.
dude. I'm just trying to have a conversation.
Mehgan, cut the mic. I wish I could. I wish I had that power.
No.
Why are we going back? I know.
There was just
Thank you everybody for being here.
I was just saying,
We
dude.
love you all.
That's why previously, right? But I think this chapter makes that impossill to do.
You can't. Yes, exactly. And it honestly, you guys, it is just Josh's way of like getting things out. You add this build up to the way you talk, and it just makes it sound so much worse and more dramatic.
What are you gonna do, dude? What are you gonna do?
Josh actually has a reverse buggy ability. Okay, Kevin's telling me to check the Discord, and I will right now, and then we'll read some super chats.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's see. Is it Fan 1 V1? Oh, the trial of Josh Michaels and
Beans is
Ichido Oda from Beans. That's literally it. That my face says it all. If you want to pull that up here.
Okay.
A volume 1 means.
All right. Let me pull it up.
Yeah.
Beans is fast. Where is it? It's in the memes.
No one is even asking Josh to explain.
But it's just for my own conscience.
Yeah, Oda is weird as fuck for that, regardless, period. Like,
No.
I can admit,
Yes.
you can admit that
Yes.
was weird for him to do.
Yes.
Yes.
But
But
what I was-
but.
No, yes, there is
Yes.
a but. And the but was that before this chapter, I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt.
But now you don't.
But now I can't.
Now you can't.
But
Thank
that's what I was
you.
saying is that before
Okay.
because I do have respect for the story that he has created and the world and the characters and everything he has, done. And so before this, of course, like I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Of course. That's what I'm saying. And I feel like it's getting twisted and misconstrued. All right. Fami, where is it? What a great live, though, today, huh?
What a great one. Do you want to go? It's okay. You need to scroll. Scroll down, buddy.
Oh, down.
It is down. It is down.
Sorry.
It is in the vault. Okay, keep going.
Oh, we're almost there.
It's in the van maid.
Oh,
yeah.
right here.
There we go.
Yeah, this is a good still shot, too. Hold on. Oh, shit. This is funny. Let me pull it up. So the caption is The Trial of Josh Michaels and Ichiro Oda.
Perfect.
Right here.
Perfection.
He's weird for that, okay?
He is.
And that's fucking obvious. And that's a given. And I think that's why I get so frustrated and why things get misconstrued, because I operate in a reality where that's just fucking like a no shit sort of 100% given thing. And so once you establish that, then you can I don't know. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I mean, Ramona Vio, this is a great donation. Thank you so much, Ramon. Tell us more, Losh.
I'll keep going.
I will. Please don't. Hit him with a Losh for real. How about that?
Bro, Losh for real.
Yeah.
Anyway, ready for the book now?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Is it over?
Phew.
Yeah, we talked also about off camera, Rebecca too. That was also crazy as fuck. And people, like Tess said, Dopey dressing her is a headcanon to make it more humiliating. But it's okay, well, that's a character's motivation. But it's Oda did want to draw this character in this outfit too, and design the outfit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Anyways. Yeah. Ramona Villa with the dono. Thank you so much.
Shout out, Ramon. Let's go.
Losh, can you play devil's advocate for Blackbeard?
Okay, so Blackbeard, right? Actually, Blackbeard, there's no devil's advocate for Blackbeard. None whatsoever. He's cooked. Hot fart, shout out. Said Oda been sus. Nothing new. And there have been other instances. I mean, especially, not to harp on
Shirahoshi, yes.
on an old conversation, but I mean, a lot of even Sanji too,
oh well, yeah.
Absalom.
I mean,
the Sanji and Absalom kind of thing.
There's been a lot of
he's reformed
shit. People online that are dang, yeah, y'all could talk shit about Sanji, but Sanji never once looked at Bonnie like that. With heart eyes or anything. And I don't know if that's 100% true. But that would be kind of a cool touch from Oda, I guess.
Yeah,
to not do that.
Well, what was
but still, he did do that. Draw some things that he knew that people would respond a certain way and be oh, I guess that's interesting.
But yeah, it was what was really damning, and I know it's not canon, but that fucking movie, dude, where Nami turned into a little girl, that shit was fucking
yeah, that was
some nail in the coffin shit. But it was a movie, and whatever. It's not but I guess Oda would have to watch that, right, and be this is funny.
I mean, it's still his shit, so
yeah.
Oda's got some explaining to do for real. Mangaka in general,
yeah,
for real. But yes, I'm ready. I'm ready to.
All right.
Cash in my win, please. Let's go.
And I just want to thank everybody here for real, honestly, for entertaining that conversation. It's a hard conversation, I think, for me to have sometimes, because you don't want to see people that you respect do things that aren't cool, that you don't agree with, that aren't good things to do. And so, that's why
It's hard for you. It's a hard pill for you to swallow, but
I mean,
now you understand.
It's not that like, because there are some things that are just like plain as day, not cool. But yeah.
It's just like people are like, it's on you whether or not you saw that panel of Bonnie, saw other panels of Bonnie, and found them attractive. It's on you. But Oda, like, let's be fucking real, bro. Like, you knew putting that shit out that everyone would lose their fucking minds. That's like, come on. Because like, you don't put out a, you know what I mean? Like, you understand there's some people that are like, nah, but most people are going to be like, oh my God, like, you know what you're doing. That's it. That's bottom line. That's the bottom line. So,
because yeah, let me take it a step farther then. And let me tell you why, honestly. And I know people are gonna say stop. I mean,
yeah.
But let me tell you why it's so hard for me and my brain.
Why is it hard?
No, truly, because listen, we're all here, right? And we're all saying it's not cool, it's not good, it's not right. Oda's sus for this. This is not cool, and he's done it before.
Yes.
It's happened over and over in other instances. But like, I guess why I feel so conflicted about it is because I love this story. I think this story is so important in a lot of the other, you know, in almost 99% of what else it is doing and saying. I mean, this is just such a tiny sliver of this like huge, incredible story. But like, we're all saying it's not cool, we're all saying it's not right, but we're all kind of continuing to consume it, right? Like, we're all kind of continuing to read it, and we're saying like, man, this person is doing sus shit and is doing shit that's like not cool, and I don't agree with it, and it's not right, but I'm gonna still consume it.
So you're saying you don't want to read One Piece
That's
anymore.
not what I'm saying. But I'm saying like, that's why it's so hard for me in my brain, because it's like the minute that I like I guess swallow that pill, then it I don't know. Like, it makes me wonder, like, within my own moral compass, like, how much do I like let that person
Fanita Rojas
get away
said,
with? You know what I mean?
can love a story, but we have a right to critique if something is morally wrong within the story. And
okay, that's good.
We've seen it. I mean, people love Hisoka. People love these characters.
That's
like,
another good point. Hot fart.
But I understand why you're conflicted.
Yeah.
And again, this is a better point than what you were saying before. Yeah, I think.
Yeah. That's what
there's something.
That's just what I'm saying.
I know someone else said like Miura writing Giganto Maxima.
Oh God, don't even
There's
get me started on that.
Yeah, Oda knew what he was doing, but I think it was plot related, and he did give the simp multiple sign as a warning. Yeah. But anyways, guys, thank you. We're seeing this discourse online, and obviously nothing's super confirmed yet, but I just think that it was sus. Everyone's in agreement with that, right?
Yeah. A beautiful lie coming in to save the day. Josh was doing a lot cooking for this live, so we ordered takeout instead.
That's good.
A beautiful lie.
D with the member comment that we did not get to, so sorry about that. Josh, have you ever said, I thought she was over 18? I was not aware, I promise.
Never in my life.
Never in my
life. What's that?
Tiberius also at the donation.
Damn,
thank you.
son,
Let's
where'd
go.
you
Yo,
find
deadass,
this?
end the stream real quick. Delete the VOD, Josh, and restart the live.
It's like that. What show is that from? Where they say like, was it How I Met Your Mother? Or what was it from? Where they say like, the best way to ask without asking is to say like, where were you on 9/11? Where was that from? Because if they do know, like, if they say like, if you say where were you on 9/11 and they're like, oh, I wasn't born yet, or like, I don't know, it's just it's a way to ask to get that information without just straight up asking somebody like, how old are you, you know?
Or you could just ask them.
I mean, you could.
That's the easiest and clearest way to get someone's information.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Then this cutaway.
All right, ready for the Book of Elves?
Yes.
Shout out.
Yes.
Let's see. I keep reading the chat. I can't stop. I'm going to come back. Oh, it was Arrested Development, maybe?
Oh, that's funny. That's a funny show.
It might have been Arrested Development. I love that show. Okay, let me cue this up now.
Yes.
And we will dive into our segment called Heavy is the Head That Wears the L. A segment on the show where we go through our book of L's made by Will from our community.
Thank you, Will.
Shout out, Will. A beautiful leather-bound
Where'd
book
you find this?
where we make our L predictions. And where Mehgan apparently makes her fucking W
I have an L today, too.
predictions.
I do have an L today, I believe. So it's a win-lose for me today. But
So we should stamp some stuff first, and then we'll go through and we'll make our new predictions. So where we left off, holy shit. Oh, what the fuck? I swear to God, I don't even remember. I look, bro, this is up. This is up. This is like on this.
I don't
bitch.
think they can read it from there.
I didn't touch this. I maybe, I don't know. I need to go back and watch
Hey,
last.
what does it say?
It says Bonnie is 13 years old. Like the fact that I was so specific about it.
But she's 12.
Is she 12 or is she 13? I don't know.
I don't understand how this...
That kind of blows my mind. I mean, I didn't think I would get that. I didn't think I would get that close. What?
He's wearing a fake mustache next stream.
How old? I think with the math, she's like 12 or 13. But I need to know exactly for this to be either an L or a W. Jinny was Vegapunk's inspiration. We still don't know that. The CDs stole a Punglyph. We still don't know that. Jinny will be killed by Saturn. That's an L
That's
from
an
me.
L.
Because I guess you could theoretically and technically say that if Saturn did end up being the father, which would be absolutely fucking crazy, then you could say that he did kill her by exposing her to this
that's
disease.
That's not confirmed yet, so I wouldn't even stamp it yet.
Okay, damn, okay.
But I think that it wasn't. I think it was. If that's a kind of a loophole.
So you think it's still an L?
I think it's the sapphire disease that killed her.
All right, I'll stamp
But don't yet.
Okay,
We'll
okay,
just
okay,
wait.
okay.
Just give the chat a second to catch up.
Okay. So we'll keep going. Bonnie is currently 13 years old. Still waiting.
It's 12. Everyone in the chat saying it's 12.
Okay, so I was wrong. So that's an L.
That's an L.
That's an L. So I'll stamp that as an L. Getting real used to this shit. Getting real used to this L stamp. Boom. That is an L.
I do have a win. Bonnie is a child of a celestial dragon
Can we
that
just
Kuma adopted.
can we just stop and say how fucking crazy it is that you got that right? I mean,
I don't think it's that crazy.
I don't know, dude. I'm still pretty shook. I'm,
A lot of other people thought the same thing.
Okay. I mean, damn, I was trying to get you a little bit of credit, but
Nah, I don't deserve that.
that was a really good
I don't
prediction.
deserve that.
That was a really good prediction. So go ahead and stamp that, and stamp it with a fury and a passion.
Okay.
Don't be humble. Don't be modest. Great minds think alike. And you and all those other people who thought it are great minds. Not me, though. Not me, though. Ron Quixote said it's a light L on the 13 years
It's a
old.
half L.
Yeah, I should have just done half of the stamp. So stamp it with some gusto.
All right, I'm stamping it, you guys.
Stamp it multiple times. Be like Knuckles in that.
Approved.
Yeah, be like Knuckles.
I don't know.
Yeah. Where is it right here? This is you right here.
Approved. Approved.
Why is this like this?
I don't know.
What the fuck is happening?
Okay, I'm gonna stamp it. Okay,
Okay, go ahead.
let's go.
Go. What the hell? You gotta go hard. You gotta go hard. You gotta go hard. Oh, damn, she really is going multiple times. Oh, shit. Go off. Go off.
Oh shit.
This is it. This is what I wanted to. This is it. Where Knuckles stamps the thing right here. This is Mehgan right here.
Approved.
Where's the one where he does it? Oh, that's only in the meme version when he does it multiple times.
Yeah. Yeah, that's only in the meme one. That's not the original one. But I did it, you guys. Win. Let's go.
Let's go.
And I do have to get that L stamp. Can I have some of that?
Oh, that red ink.
That red ink. Okay, I get this L as well. I think it is on this one. If you could
move it
for me, please. Thank you. Let's see. Where is that other one? Bonnie is not a child. That's me.
That's an L.
That's an L. Oh, that pained me. That was painful.
Let's see. Did I say that she is? I mean, I should have said that she is somewhere. Bonnie is not a child. Bonnie, blah, blah,
I think
blah,
you
blah.
did when you put she was 13.
Right.
So.
Right. What else? What's another prediction? Kuma's consciousness. Okay. That hasn't been
That's an L.
determined yet. St. J.
Buck's Basement, thank you so much for the dono. Thank you. Sack Strike is over. Let's go season 2. Concerned about the JLC being Kariha because a lot of people have said they'll boycott season 2 if she's cast. Who?
What? Wait,
I don't even want to entertain that last statement because I just don't. I don't. Why?
Wait, people are saying they're gonna boycott the series if Jamie Lee Curtis is Kariha when everybody and their fucking mom was like campaigning for her to be Kariha.
Yeah, why? Why do people not want to have other people have fun?
I just realized I got a W, guys. This is big. This is big news.
That's
Morgan.
crazy. I never heard of that at all.
Jinny is Bonnie's mom.
Whoa! You did it.
That was pretty easy, but a W's a W. Okay.
A W is a W. Oh, supporting certain countries, Gus Zane said.
What do you mean? Say it again. Oh
no.
It took me a second, but I get
Are
it
you
now.
serious?
The flashback will be continuing. The Revolutionary Army will show up at the end of the flashback. Jinny was Vegapunk's inspiration. The CD stole upon of Jinny will be killed by Saturn. I mean, that's the L, but I'm not going to stamp it yet. Okay, this is another L. This is from me. Bonnie is Kuma and Jinny's biological daughter. So that's an L because I put biological and I was wrong. So that's an L right there. And I got some new predictions that I'm pretty confident about this week.
I think you have one more too. Jinny was taken by the God Knights. Is that still open?
I guess, I don't know. I mean, I'm willing to stamp that. We will find out that Jinny is pregnant in next week's chapter. I mean, that's kind of a W because we found out she was.
We found out she's already like had the child.
Right. So.
I mean, what do you guys think?
Yeah. So
what do you guys think?
I had put that, and I put 1098 in quotes too. We will find out that Jinny is pregnant in the next week's chapter. And what I meant by that, it's an L. Because what I meant by that...
Wait.
No. It's an L. Because what I meant when I wrote that down...
With Kuma's child.
Yeah. Was that we're going to find out that she's pregnant with Kuma's child. Yeah. Yeah. So that's an L.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
Jinny was thinking about the God Knights. Kuma is going to Merjois to give back the pain the CDs have caused the people of the world. That's kind of where I'm still sort of like... Give
Josh the win. People are saying, oh, no, because you just explained it.
Yeah, I explained it. I'm being fair. I'm trying to be. You guys like my new Gear 5 hoodie, by the way? I got this at Anime Pasadena. Anime... Is that what it's called? Anime Pasadena?
Yes.
Oh shit! The L it just like.
Oh, now it's staining your skin. Now it's gone to another level.
I'm like.
Should we tally up, bro?
We can tally up after. Or you can tally up right now if you want. Go ahead. I'll look at the chat while you tallied it. We haven't tallied in a while. Rare Josh W. Oh no, Losh ruined it. I had to be honest. A Beautiful Life said she is Kuma's child. She is, but I put biological, and yeah.
So let's see.
I mean, Gabe was saying I was so close to the age, might as well give it to me. Fanita Rojas, stop being so specific. I like being specific. That way, when I'm right, like it's even like more satisfying. Because if I'm too vague, I feel like, then if I get a W, then I don't know. I don't feel as confident in it. I don't feel as confident like proclaiming said W. Oh, Del Taco just texted me right now. Oh, this is not a drill. They got a deal. Megan's tallying up the L's and W's, and then we'll write down our new predictions after that. Code 1 XZ with a dono.
That's a more?
That's a more. Thank you so much. Oda, draw all the warlords, the opposite sex. Male version of Bonnie looks similar to Shanks. That might be a clue of who her father is. Twin theory. I have seen that because when we saw Bonnie, and I'll even pull it up. I think I even saw it on Twitter earlier. When Oda drew Bonnie as a man, she looked a lot like Shanks. So it would be pretty crazy if she had like Figarland blood. I'm just scrolling to see if it's here before I type it in. Because I did see it. And I wanted to pull it up for reference. What's the score?
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 L's in total.
8. That's not bad. I thought it was going to be worse.
You have 2 wins. I have 1 L and 1, 2, 3, 4 wins. But that's just based off of the ones that we've have so far,
Right. All right, I'm just going to fucking type it in. I should have done that from the beginning, but I really thought I could find it. Male Bonnie. So here it is, right here. Most theories say Garling, even Pew Piece, was joking about male Bonnie looking like Shanks. And outlandish or not, I believe it's Saturn because of how she reacted to Saturn's presence. Still, Garling being Bonnie's father has a higher possibility of revenge over GV. I don't know, man. I mean, what do you think? Do you think this looks like Shanks?
I mean, I guess.
I think it kind of really does.
I mean, she just has a goatee.
But like,
and facial hair and light hair.
Out of all of the characters in One Piece, and there's so many, I mean, I guess you could maybe kind of say Sanji-esque, I guess. But like, out of all the characters in One Piece, like, what is the first character that comes to mind when you see that?
Sanji.
Really?
Now that you put it in my brain.
Really? Over Shanks?
Yeah.
It is a very distinct choice. And it could be a clue underneath our noses this whole time.
What? I think it's Saturn, people are saying. Let me read the chat here. And I'm
going to start writing down my predictions.
Did you read Code 1XZ's super chat?
I believe I did. Yes,
the
I did.
twin theory?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's why I pulled this up.
Yes.
Shout out.
Another donation from Tiberius. Thank you so much. I can say Josh is a good moral dude, just a little sus.
I'm not even sus, bro, but thank you. Thank you.
Ramona Villa with a dono. Thank you so much, Ramon.
Where'd you
Lost
find
put this prediction. This all blue is a sea of marijuana that is composed of people with sapphire disease tossed there.
Whoa, dude. That is some shit I would say. I'm going to steal it. All right. I got a couple predictions. Was that everybody? Are we caught up?
Yeah.
All right. So my first one is, the last prediction I wrote down is Kuma is going to Marijuana to give back the pain the CDs have caused the people of the world. My new prediction is still like kind of like on that same track, and this might be a little bit of a cheater move, I guess, but I'm going to kind of like double down and get more specific, even though people said don't get specific, and say Kuma is going to Marijuana to get revenge on one specific CD. And that is the one that took Jinny. So I just have this headcanon that Kuma is like crawling up, right? He's crawling up. And you know, he's all fucked up, he's all bleeding. And everybody's like, oh, what is he going there for? What is he going there for? It seems so epic and it seems so like grand, like this thing that he's gonna do once he gets up there, you know, is gonna be like ticking out all of the celestial dragons.
But does he know? Does he know which one it would be?
Maybe he found out over the years. There was a lot of time in between, and maybe he spent, how dark would that even be? That he spent time with Bonnie, sure, but like after whatever happened, he was just always, or accidentally maybe even, like someone let something slip, and then he realized like, okay, now I fucking know. I don't know, but I just think it's so crazy that once he gets up there, he's going through all these other celestial dragons, and everybody's like, what is he doing? Like, I thought he was there, you know, to get revenge on all of them. And he's pushing through the crowd. And then you see one fucking celestial fucking astronaut, head in the crowd. And he just beelines it straight to them and fucking eviscerates them. Like, that shit would be crazy. That's my game theory. That's my game theory. Okay. The other prediction is that
Milk? Oh, you have one?
Yeah.
I don't have any.
Think of one.
I can't. I don't.
The sapphire disease was passed to Jinny / I'm gonna say Bonnie because, like, you know, genetics, whatever, via CD touch, and is a disease that all CDs carry. Now, what I mean by that is that all, like I said, like all of the celestial dragons like have this in them. It's what we were saying in the beginning. And if they like procreate with another celestial dragon, then everything's all good. But if they procreate with another person outside of their own bloodline or lineage or whatever, or just the other celestial dragons, whatever, then they, all of them come down with this like sapphire disease. And it's a way to either like make it so they don't mix with the common folk, or it's just like, I don't know. I guess I don't know what other reason it would have for existing, but they all have it, and not all of them like, but it's like maybe dormant in all of them. You know what I mean? I don't know. And then my last prediction, Vegapunk, and this is pretty like safe, I think. Vegapunk will cure Bonnie, I guess, but it's too simple to say in exchange for Kuma's consciousness. But I'm just going to write that down. But Vegapunk is going to be the one to do it in exchange for Kuma's. Does Vegapunk want something else, though? So those are my three.
I don't have any.
You don't have one?
No.
What if the sapphire scale is the real reason they wear the bubbles? Skater Boy, we talked about that earlier too. And I don't know, but I think that could be a possibility. And they just all don't get it if they're exposed to sunlight. Because we were talking about all the other, celestial dragons that we've seen be in direct sunlight without the suits and be fine. But maybe not all of them have it, and maybe it's dormant in all of them. Who knows? And maybe they just wear it to protect against it out of fear. Dazul Azizan, let's go.
That's more?
Thanks for cheering up after a Dross Liverpool FC display tonight. Lovely stream tonight. Thank you, guys. Why am I convinced that Saint Rosewald is Bonnie's father? I don't know, Dazul. You know what's so funny? Dross Liverpool FC display tonight. I don't know why that sentence reminds me of the IT crowd. There was like there was like an episode where they're pretending Moss and Moss and what's the other guy's name? Roy are pretending to be into sports. Do you remember that quote that they kept saying? Like they were saying like something display tonight. It was deep cut. I'm sorry.
I don't remember. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to think. I don't have any predictions. I have 0.
Oh, did you see that ludicrous display last night? Yeah, that. Right here.
Right, Harry.
The IT crowd is so funny, dude. I can't play the whole thing, but.
Did you see that ludicrous display last night? What was that?
That's it. I don't know why that super chat made me think of that. Did you see that ludicrous display last night? Just one. Just one.
No, I don't have. I don't have any. I don't have any.
And shout out Ramon. Oh, I got to give the Losh sound to Ramon.
For real.
Josh, we need the exact method of transmission, the name of the virus, and the mortality rate of the disease in your prediction. Okay, I need to get super specific. I need to double down, triple down, quadruple down. Okay, the exact method of transmission is it could just be touch. I'm gonna say it, Ramon. I know you're joking, but I'm gonna double down. I'm gonna say touch. And we already have the name of the virus.
What if, you know how Kuma could take pain?
Mm-hmm.
What if Vegapunk worked with him in order to take Bonnie's illness away from her and put it onto himself? But the only way he could survive is by becoming a cyborg.
I like it. Write it down. I like it. I think that it's good. Write it down.
That's just a theory.
Nat said, I also think he took Bonnie's illness. Oh, no, we have the name of the disease, not the virus, Losh. Sorry, Ramon.
Losh, for real.
What if he took all the disease? Yeah, that's a possibility.
Right.
And that's why he needed to be a robot.
Yes.
Okay.
Write it down.
Let's see if I win, you guys.
Write it down.
So I'll say Kuma took on Bonnie's illness.
Incoming W. Runham said, I don't like Megan's theory because I think Kuma would rather die than be a slave to the Celestial Dragon.
Not for someone he loves.
Like maybe, I guess what they're saying is like he would take on the disease and then die. And then like I could say, take me out.
For her.
Right. Fuck off. And I'm not telling anybody to fuck off. That is just the username. Fuck off. Saying Wash coming out on top next chapter. Let's fucking hope so, dude. I need a W. It's Weggin every day.
It's not, though. That's what's crazy. It's really not.
If he's a cyborg, then it would be safe to, I don't know why this, safe to go into natural light.
Because he's not organic. Yeah.
But Runham is saying that he wouldn't have to live. Like he could tell Vegapunk. But maybe that is him dying though.
Yeah.
Maybe like him sacrificing his consciousness. But I guess he would know that his body is being used, even though his consciousness does not remain, that his body is being used as a slave for the Celestial Dragons, as a toy, as a weapon. But I get what you're saying, Runham, that he would just do that and then like take himself out of the equation.
Yeah.
Is Weggin the Wario version of Mehgan? Yes.
Yes.
And I am Losh, aka Waluigi. I shaved my mustache. But I think, was it Alexander Arts that was saying that? I think it was in the Discord. For her, Kuma would do anything because the last time he hesitated, he lost Jinny. Beans. Holy fuck, dude. It's just environment. The Lunarians lived up there before and they had special abilities. Oh, that's interesting, Chintastic. It could be the environment. That's really interesting. So Ramon is also saying that why he wouldn't take himself out is because he doesn't want to leave Bonnie alone. That's also a good reason for him to stick around. I really do like the environment thing, Chintastic. That's good. Sword Egg, Josh, give us your dragon takes. Fraud or what? I don't think dragon's a fraud. I like joking. And interesting. Scowling barley. I think the disease was created to reduce Nika, to maybe like make the pool of the possible people to inherit that like smaller. But I think that Dragon, he's not a fraud, dude. He's got the not the greater good, but I guess yes, the greater good, but his plan, right? And it's very important to him. And I think he's gonna show up and he's gonna do some major shit. And I think that he's not fucking around, and I think he's in the situation and position he is for a reason. And I think we're gonna see it. But in the meantime, it is funny to call him a fraud.
All right, I'm done with mine.
So, I'm going to read them all, and then I'll read mine, and then you read yours. Where's my sound? Kuma is going to Marijois to get revenge on one specific celestial dragon, the one who took Jinny. The sapphire disease was passed to Jinny via CD touch and is a disease that all CDs carry. Maybe it lies dormant within them. Maybe not all of them are susceptible to it. My third is Vegapunk will cure Bonnie in exchange for Kuma's consciousness. That is a little, I don't love that one. I think Megan's is a lot more thought out. So Megan, why don't you read yours?
Sure. Kuma took on Bonnie's illness and then became a robot.
Yes, for all of those reasons. You want to write right here? I'll write it. For all of those reasons that we were saying, like, because if he is a cyborg, then direct sunlight wouldn't affect him. And yeah, maybe he did it so that he wouldn't like have to leave Bonnie. I mean, it's a possibility. But that is going to do it for another segment of Heavy is the Head That Wears the L.
Yeah.
Do you have the cap for this?
It fell on the ground.
Oh, shooty.
Oh, shooty.
We're gonna chill for a little bit longer, just a little bit longer, and see what everybody else is saying. Any other thoughts, theories, any other things you want to talk about? Fire them off in the chat at the end here before we go. Any polls that we should make? Dragon actually hires revolutionaries off of Fiverr and takes all the credit. Let's not discount that. Nah, that could end up being true. Ramon with another super chat. Shout out Ramon.
Oh, shitty.
It's your kitchen.
If you want to slander Dragon, you need to slander Kuma more. But you logic why Kuma didn't go looking for Jinny. Do you want to do that, Losh? By your logic, why Kuma didn't go looking for Jinny. Kuma did. There's a lot of time that we didn't see, and he tried. He fucking tried, dude. But also, in the meantime, I like to believe in my own headcanon, he was looking. And then he had to, unfortunately, and I think that actually he continued to look once Jinny died and once he became a father to Bonnie, he continued to seek out that man. Every mission, he always had his fucking little bear ears peeled to find out about a celestial dragon who took a specific person and made them their wife. He was always looking. Megan's making a poll. I don't know what it is, but I know it's going to be good.
I'm making who is Bonnie's real father? Can you throw out some names for me? I have Garcia.
Jay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
actually use logic when I do these things.
Someone said like a Figarland Garling could be a possibility. We could say like average CD.
No name CD.
Yeah, like, and when we say no name CD, it's just like a Charlos-esque, one of the ones in the suits. And Dazul said Roswald. Dazul likes Roswald.
New character?
A new character. And Kevin, you're right. Kuma is Bonnie's real father. You're right. Kuma. If we put Kuma, everybody's voting Kuma because Kuma's the right answer. Yeah, but biological. Crocodile. That's so funny. Charlos. Bro, what if it's Charlos? For real. I'm not even playing. Charlos' father is Roswald. Just put Roswald for Dazul.
All right.
Fire it off. Fire it off. Let's just see. I mean, it might be none of these people, but is it Saint J. Garcia Saturn? Is it Figarland Garling? Is it a no-name CD? Or is it Roswald? I'm curious to see. No-name CD is kind of winning right now. What did Kev say up here? Kairos, Beiji, and Whitebeard have competition. Is Kuma the best dad now? Kuma is the best dad. Since we're at the end here, I see someone else asked, have we seen the latest episode of JJK? We did. We're caught up. Every week I'm really enjoying, I mean, obviously, One Piece, but outside of that, I'm really enjoying staying up to date on Freerin and JJK.
Yeah.
It's almost like a double feature every week, and they don't miss.
Yeah, they're good.
Yamil said, I think it's a God Knight, but not Garling. Interesting. No Name CD is winning. Get a vote in there. Don't forget about Daddy, the father. Oh, God. No hot fart. No. Now that man is a real life monster.
What's that? Oh. I don't think they mean them.
Oh, okay.
Why would they mean that person? I don't think they mean them at all.
I don't know. That's just where my brain
giving
goes.
Corazon a run for his money.
And maybe you didn't mean that hot fart, but that's where my mind went. Because of,
I feel like Bonnie's dad is someone we know or heard of already. Yeah.
We also have Fanita saying Sakuna is so hot. I mean, yeah, dude. Yeah. Oh, Tiberius, did you watch the one today? I don't. Did it come out today? A new episode? Because the last one we watched was, I guess I'll just say it had a bunch of fingers in it.
Kevin Unioso said, "Have you guys watched the final episode of AOT?" Yes, we did.
Yes,
we did. And that video will be out tomorrow exclusively on Stacked, and then it will then go to YouTube after that.
Yes. So if you want to watch it, I mean, it's going to go up after this live. I'm going to upload it. So if you want to watch it even tonight and or tomorrow, then stack.com, volume 1, code volume 1, free to sign up. Only desktop right now. But then it's coming, the YouTube version is coming out on Saturday. Sorry, had to get my days right. And it's a reaction to the whole hour and 24-minute special. Obviously, we had to cut it down.
Cut, yes.
But then and then a pretty full-length discussion afterwards. So, yeah. Scowling Barley. I don't think Bonnie's dad matters because we all know Kuma is her dad. Absolutely. But what we're looking for is the fucking villain who fucking did this atrocious and horrible thing to Jinny, because I want to see him with my own eyes get fucking taken out. But yes, Kuma is her real father. Absolutely.
Yes.
So ending the poll, and No Name CD is the winner.
Yay.
Beautiful. I said Uncut ? Uncut is coming to Patreon and YouTube member gang on Saturday. So it's got that 24-hour exclusive on Stacked, and then it's going to be on YouTube. And the moment it hits YouTube, it will also be available to Patreon and YouTube members. Yeah. Anyway, I think that might be it.
What a crazy chapter.
Yeah, what a super fucking crazy chapter. We're also watching Invincible season 2. The first episode was pretty good. A lot of good shit happening right now. The strikes are over too. I mean, it's a good time. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate together. It was an incredibly sad and dark and heartbreaking chapter, and it was a crazy stream. Today's stream was fucking wild, dude. It was a
wild chapter.
I'm not even fully recovered from our conversation. But I really appreciate everybody being here. I really appreciate, having a space to come and to talk to all of you guys about this chapter. I mean, it's definitely the highlight of our week, and there's no chapter next week. So
that's gonna feel like a really long break week.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard. It's always a break week is always hard, but
after this though, like, oh my gosh.
Sort of exit. Did y'all cry? I honestly teared up a bit, but it takes a lot for me to cry. I think if I watch it in the anime, when the anime does get there, I think I'll probably cry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, Gabe said the One Piece live action cast might start posting stuff now. Look on the bright side. That's a great point. Now they can finally start posting shit. This is not a safe space for your confessions, Josh. Don't get it twisted.
Bro, Losh
Shout out
for
now.
real.
Keeping me fucking grounded.
Gosh, for real.
All right, guys. The only thing left to do now is to get out of here on our outro that is always the same and never changes. Which today, Mehgan, or everybody watching right now, is...
Rest in peace, Jinny.
Rest in peace, Jinny, for real. I was gagunked because, is this true, Beans? Is the Avatar trailer...
Yeah, it's Geek Week.
It's coming out today? Oh my God. Oh my God. I want to quit One Piece because it's too sad.
It's sad.
The outro, Ramon's outro is tell us more, Josh. Or tell us more, Losh. Bro, Avatar, the trailer comes out today. I'm really curious about that. I'm really looking forward to that. But R.I.P. Jinny, yeah, that's the way to go. That's what we got to do. We got to pay our respects. It's not fair. 24-hour stream. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's stay until Geek Week, until the Avatar trailer drops. Just kidding. All right, I'm gonna queue everything up. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys
for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for kicking it with us and just talking about another crazy chapter of this incredible story. We appreciate every single one of you guys. And until next time, R.I.P. Jinny. Oh, it's so fucking sad, dude. Breaks my heart. A break week will be nice to heal from, though. I mean, there's a lot to heal from this chapter.